Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
it's
agreement.
cool.
What is going on, guys? Ip and Jewel of RageQuitTV casting game number 2 in this BO3. It is the semifinals between Osho and Satiini. Osho did take game number 1 off of Satiini, but it was a good game nonetheless. Could have went either way many times in that game. And now it is MLG Shadow Temple.
Indeed. Choice of Satiini as he is down 0-1 under Osho, I guess. And it's not going to be close positions due to the MLG map here, which is of course great and of course intended, as that would be hell of annoying
Yeah.
for the Zerg mostly.
And I'm really curious what Satiini's going to do. We did see him do that one bunker harassment, placing his Marine in a place where only one drone can hit. So it's kind of like just laughing at the fact that Osho can't absolutely do anything. That one Marine had 3 or 4 drone kills early on just by himself without any micro. So he just kind of leaves the Marine there while the bunker builds. He's like, oh, sucks to be you. So
Yeah, and I want to comment on that because we saw Satiini, of course, 2 weeks ago playing in this cup, and we also see him frequently, Sheik and I, that is, in BDL, and you know, he does one thing a lot. I'm gonna explain that after we introduce the players, of course, because I'm kind of forgetting that right now. As we have Osho in the 12 o'clock, the yellow Zerg. I don't think he's from Team SL. He might be an AI right now. Not quite sure about that. But Satiini on Virus, the green Terran in the right 3 o'clock position. And what I wanted to say is that Satiini, I saw him doing this a lot, where he like takes a position on the map and then just reinforces that all game long. Like he doesn't give it up how bad it may look for him in that position. He just takes it with tanks and Marines.
And wait, we had an extractor trick go down from Osho, so something a little bit different there. Now he's building 3 drones. I don't know if that was on purpose. Maybe it was just like, oh crap, I built an extra drone. Just gonna extractor trick and make it normal, or it's gonna be some type of weird build.
He's at 14 right now, so it's gonna be standard.
Gas
Grabbing the
first,
gas.
though. So
Yeah, he's gonna go 14-14, I think.
I think after seeing what Satiini did to him last game with that one bunker, he's kind of feeling a bit more hesitant this time around. And
indeed.
Looks like a 2-axe coming out from Satiini, kind of placing a Maka barracks right next to his natural. That's a place where normally drones won't scout.
Yeah, indeed. The drone would just go straight, hug the cliff and go right in. And of course Satiini knows that it's not close positions either, where that kind of scout could be more likely. No, it's very unlikely that this is going to be scouted. And also, the thing is, it's going to look similar to what he did in Game 1, right? And then it's going to be way stronger with the 2 racks.
It's not going to look similar, really, because we do have Osho scouting both of those gases with his Overlord on this high ground. Doesn't see a gas. Last time Satiini did get a gas. So right now Osho's either like, you're either 2-axing, or you're going 1 lax expand.
Yeah, indeed. You're definitely right about this.
And in that case,
Satiini just now scouting.
Yeah.
He did check. He did see the Overlord, so he did see that there are no hatcheries around, and I think he's just gonna play this defensively because against a non-fast expanding Zerg, it's not safe to do this.
Yeah, and right now Osho, he knows that Satiini, he's like, well, you have 2 builds he can do. Either way, if I build if I build some lanes early on, I'm gonna be safe against both of those builds. If you expand, I can put pressure on you. If you attack me, well, I have some defense. My speed's halfway done. Speedlings do very well against just regular Marines until they start getting stim and stuff. And looks like Satiini's not gonna do too much pressure with this. Is gonna float his barracks somewhere.
Oh, he got an Overlord. Osho lost his OV in the main. Kind of sloppy there. Should probably not have lost this, but he did. And now he's a bit supply blocked. Gonna finish up that Overlord soon, but it's definitely hurting him right now.
So that 1 barracks is now just going to be a scouting barracks to see what Satiini is doing. Not what Satiini, what Osho is doing. And Osho has no way to kill this barracks, because Queens don't do any damage to buildings. So
that is true.
This has to be the earliest scouting barracks I have ever seen.
Yep, just take what you can get, I guess. And there's the fast CC and the factory from Satiini. Makes a lot of sense because, yeah, he knows that
for a Baneling
he
nest.
would be behind right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, this 1 barracks is going to be checking for a Baneling nest. He's not going to see it, so he's going to be like, well, my wall is safe, and I can actually get this expansion out. If he did see a Baneling's Nest, he may like bring his back, try to land it here, just build more stuff up behind the supply depot to enforce that wall a little bit more. But now I think Satiini feels pretty confident right now.
Yeah, I mean, Satiini, of course, a bit behind with the racks. We see him 6 harvests behind. Not a huge deal, though, as the build pretty much compensates for just that. And he's going with 2 factories, so we're going to see mechish play from him. Satiini usually goes for...
These are going to be Hellions, as he also doesn't see any Roach One or Spine Callers down for sLOsho with this barracks. And this is just going to give him scouting for quite a while.
Yeah, it's like a huge overlord. And what I wanted to say is Satiini likes to not go pure mech, but go like 2-3 factories and also a lot of barracks for Marines. So if we take this to the later game, we're definitely going to see that a lot of tanks, Hellion harass, and Marine drops from Satiini. He really likes that stuff, and we also know him for building one or another battle cruiser from time to time, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, right now,
cool to see that.
Satiini has 2 gases, but only mining from one of them. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe he just wanted to get that blue flames out. So he got guys on there, got the blue flames, and then took guys off because he's getting Hellion, so he doesn't exactly need that much gas. Getting a medevac as well, so it looks like he may drop this. And
grabbing his natural right now, and 4 lings are around. They do see it, but it's not a big deal as Hellions are here.
I don't know if I agree with this. I wouldn't show my Hellions right now, because now sLOsho knows exactly what it is. I would have just let my Marines out and let those 4 Marines deal with 4 lings.
Oh, there are the Marines in the bunker. I was like, doesn't Satiini have anything? But no, he does. And he's still scouting with the barracks. He sees all he needs. Interestingly enough, sLOsho again going with the roaches. I know a lot of top Zergs disagree with that in general, but in this situation I guess it's fine against Satiini's Hellion play. 5 out right now, and I think they did just show the blue flame, so sLOsho knows that he definitely needs to be wary of those.
Yeah, I think if you see like 6 Hellions in the first 9 minutes of the game, you can pretty much be safe saying, okay, you're blue flame Hellion, man.
Yeah, without a doubt. And Cloak for Banshees on the way. Now that's interesting. Satiini really going for the harass, and he's in the natural right now, but he gets surrounded quite well. So no drone damage done at all, and that was a huge loss for Satiini.
And looks like we have some SCVs. No, those SCVs are very quick to go off the middle line, tanking a few shots on those roaches. The 3 Marines in bunkers. This 1 Marine trying to go in the bunker, it looks like, but he just couldn't.
One tank doing a lot of damage, really high DPS on that tank, and it gets repaired by SCVs. There's the Banshee now, gonna help cleaning that up, and sLOsho really running those roaches into a dead end.
And he reveals the Banshee, so I don't really know if I like Satiini just showing sLOsho Epitech that he's got.
Well, he's doing quite well with this so far. I mean, I know what you mean,
he's behind by 20 food right now. He lost a lot of those Hellions to lings.
That's true.
Going over this loss tab. Well, he's lost less. But I think those Hellions were meant to do more damage. And now we do have great Sim City by sLOsho. Really going to make it so easy for just Queens and Lings to block this middle line, stopping Hellions from coming in. Very nice play at this natural that I don't see enough.
Yeah, that's really smart. That's probably actually a full wall, and without, like, I mean, the Evo doesn't wall with the hatch, but it's gonna be quite alright to block. And spores are up in the main and in the natural, so Banshees are not really going to do that much. And that cloak might even be not the best investment.
Do we have Queens doing? 2 Queens right now on a migration.
They want the Banshee, man. They're out for Banshee blood.
They really want to kill this 1 Banshee, but it does have cloak. I don't think there's an Overseer out. Oh, there is. But can Banshees kite Queens? No, they can't.
Off 3?
No, they can't.
Ooh, he's gonna get the hatchery, isn't he?
Transfuse goes down that hatchery. And I think he's gonna defend it.
Gonna go down. Wow, great play by sLOsho. That was actually just the right thing. That was brilliant.
Yeah,
almost.
I would have never expected slow Queens to make it all that, like that whole distance. I would not have sent them. And here we go, big attack, and again, Bailey's without speed. But
wow, the huge bust. Is he focusing down?
SCVs!
Oh, the base, yes.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh. Wow, that hurt it. Oh. And now all the Lings streaming in. 3 Hellions still left, enough to kill 1 SCV, I guess. Okay. But, oh my god, the Lings are doing
one Bailey gets speed and doesn't kill any SCVs, puts them all in the red. And Satiini's not too happy. sLOsho does take it 2-0.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, very well played. I mean, really, really well played.
The one thing I'm kind of confused about is the Bailey speed finished about 20 seconds after the attack. You'd think that'd be like, okay, well, I should just go attack them in 20 seconds once I get speed. You know what I mean? The timing was close enough where it didn't matter because he obviously won. But you know what I'm saying about the timing was close enough to where he could have just waited and then used Bailey's with speed.
Yeah, I mean, sLOsho is pretty clutch in this.
Yeah.
For reals.